Now, Thomas Jefferson, his main contribution, he's in France, our minister to France. He's writing to his best friend, James Madison, throughout this whole period. And Madison is keeping him abreast of what's going on. And so after the Constitution's finished, like George Mason, Jefferson says, you don't have a Bill of Rights. You've done a good job. I mostly like this thing, but there's no Bill of Rights. And Madison's first response is, look, Virginia has a Bill of Rights. We have a Declaration of Rights. And every time the legislature has wanted to violate it, it has done it. It's a paper barrier. In other words, just a piece of paper. But Jefferson, he keeps at it, and he uses an architectural metaphor, which is interesting because Jefferson is a great amateur architect. But he says a building may stand because of an extra prop. You may not think you need that extra prop, but that may be the difference between the building standing or falling. And then he also says, if you have a Bill of Rights and the rights are written down, then the people will be familiar with them. They'll be impressed with them, and they will come to value the rights. And that will be the most important thing, because popular sentiment is ultimately what makes a government stand or fall. So Madison, admires Jefferson more than any other man in his life. This impresses him. He's also impressed by the politics of his home state, especially the religious minorities in Virginia, who he's always been very close to and supportive of. The people excluded from the old Anglican establishment, Baptists especially, also Methodists. They're alarmed that there's no Bill of Rights. They want their free exercise of religion guaranteed. And so Madison promises them, if he gets elected to Congress, he will make it his first order of business to see that a Bill of Rights is added, which is what he does. He insists in the first Congress that we have to pay attention to this. They take the time to address that. They and the Senate together come up with 12 amendments. The first two are never ratified. 3 through 12 are, so they become 1 through 10. And by 1791, they are added to the Constitution.